Hi guys, my name's Fred and I want to show you how I use the Ammo MIG anti-slip paste. Now there's a good reason for it. I shall get to place the camera. The reason is I got this product a while back, quite a long time ago now, and when I was YouTubing how to use it, it was kind of long-winded, difficult, and that's just not me. I have an easy ways of doing things. I like things to be simple. So, playing around with it over a number of builds, I've got loads of ways of using it. So, although many think that it's for tanks, etc., it's not. It can be used for the anti-slip walkways on aircraft also. The black strip on the aircraft leading towards the cockpit. Decals always look horrible, and it comes in 172 to 148 and then 135 and I would say to 124 scale, so you can do tanks, armor, as well as aircraft with it. Doesn't matter what color it is. Okay, the color is really down to make life a little bit easier when it comes to painting. You can overpaint on these on top of it, no problem. Paint takes no problem. I used the sand one on one of my 124 aircraft, so I'm just going to use the sand one. In fact, I think it was the brown, sorry. And I'm just going to use, yes it was, and I'm just going to use the brown to show you how I done it. Now, when you watch it on YouTube, it can get quite complicated the way to use it. That's not my thing. So initially I tried on spoons and I found on the white spoon, shiny, it was okay. And when I masked it to do my anti-slip way as a test, I found that it's like a silicone, so it pulled. So what I found was, if I do it on a matte surface like a prime spoon, then it comes out great. So there's my prime spoon there on the little extra camera there. You see that? So the best way I found for this was, I'm gonna show you as if I'm doing a walkway on an aircraft, but obviously you can a lot of tanks have anti-slip walkways on them as well, so it's easy enough to use on that also. So it's going to be a quick little video. It's just showing you how I went about it and made it life a little bit easier. So I'm just going to create a pretend walkway as if I was masking it to do a walkway kind of thing. Aircraft. And I'll show you the 124 that I did afterwards so you can see how it looked when it was finished. Like I say, the purpose of this video, I watched lots of videos and it was too long-winded and a long process, and a lot of it was pretty much unnecessary. So this is a simple way of using it, and straight here, no messing around. So there's our spoon masked, a pretend walkway, we'll call it, and get an old brush. Any old brush will do. So we've got our brush here and we've got our spoon here. It's a great way of creating texture on all sorts of things, I'd imagine, on dioramas with walls, etc. There's so many implications with this. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my old plastic tray here. You don't need much. like so. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush this on like so and stipple it. Goes a long way, this stuff. Now when you watch other videos like from Ammo Mig and that, it's like build up this, build up that, blah blah blah. It's really not necessary. If you prime it first or have a matte coat finish before you start, it will bond to it no problem at all. And as simple as that, like so, and just keep stippling it till you get it even to how you want it. Now the 135, 124 one, the brown and the sand, that's for, it's a coarser blend, so all good. 172, 148, it's just a finer grit, sorry. Now I don't build armor, so I won't have armor pictures, but as you can see there, it's got a gritty texture to it, like so. Now I'm just going to quickly show you as well. It's as simple as that. Just dab it on. It's a little too thick in places. Get yourself a cotton swab and just extra dab like so. Make sure that you've got no brush lines or anything in it, and it's nice and even everywhere. Simple as that. Like I say, I'm all for the simple versions and the simple ways, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna give it a little touch more, but with a cotton bud there, cotton swab. Just tap that on there. Use a cotton swab if you prefer than a brush. At least then you can throw it away. Nice and simple. And you've got a nice textured surface there. See that? And then for painting, you know, you can paint it any colour you want. I'm just going to do it in black quickly just to show you. Using Alclad black, so it's an enamel based product. I'm just going to blow over that in black. Like so. So, secret, like I say, prime it first. So you've got a nice matte finish. Then you'll definitely get it to take how you want to. I wouldn't leave masking tape on too long. Mainly because you don't want it accidentally pulling back up. It also takes varnish, no problem. When I finished my Hellcat build, I used a matte coat varnish and it took to it no problem. You just dulled it down and made it nice, and it's so much better than masking. And I do this on other scales too. So I'll pull this masking off now before it's too set. pull away from you when you do it. And there we have our textured anti-slip walkway. You can see that. It's painted no problem. And that's the brown one. So just prime, mask your walkway if you're doing an aircraft. Depending on the scale, get the right scale. It says 135 only on it, but it does 135, 132 and 124 scale. And the black is 148 and 172, but like I say, it can be easily painted over like I have here, no problem. And I'll just screen share and show you how it came out. And you can see there around this area here and here, and it's came out nicely textured. Should have another photo there, and I'll try and zoom in a little bit for you on my Hellcat. And it's just so much better than using the decal, and it works a treat. And that's it. That's the brown painted in black, and then a matte coat varnish. So like I say, simple enough, really isn't difficult. Just make sure you prime it first, dab it on with either a cotton swab or an old brush. Make sure it's nice and even, you know, just with a cotton, but you just dab away and then paint it. And it's as simple as that. Now you're more than welcome to look at other YouTube channels, and like I say, they'll show you a real long-winded way of doing it. But that's the Ammo MIG anti-slip. I only use this now. I don't use decals. And like I say, it's great for texture on dioramas and also on armour and stuff like that, wherever anti-slip gritty kind of look is needed. It goes a long way in a tube. It lasts for ages and it's brilliant. Like I say, I really enjoy using it, and it gives me that texture like you saw on the model. And all you need is a cotton swab, a little dish to put that on, and away you go. So it was just a quick brief thing to show you, quick 13-minute demo. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves and take care. And if there's anything else you would like me to show you, please feel free to send us a message in the comments, and I will try my best to do it for you. Take care for now, and look after yourselves.